Hello, I'm Lois, I'm 29. I'm a self-employed artist, although at the moment I'm a busy mum. I used to come to church, I grew up in church as a child. It was lovely for a long amount of time until probably my early teens, and then, as most teenagers do, I changed as a person quite rapidly, starting relationships with people, some of which were frowned upon, and I ended up leaving my church. And yeah, I loved God a lot, and I guess at one point I just turned my back on him. It led me into some really rough times actually, and some horrible relationships. Because I always did want to keep God in my life, sometimes that would cause arguments, and having to agree to disagree with somebody when the subject is God makes for quite a difficult relationship. One of my longer relationships was very poisonous. I was taking recreational drugs. At the beginning it was fun because I was in my early 20s and everyone around me was doing it. And then later on I was using it to just suppress feelings. I didn't want to be in the relationship anymore. We weren't healthy for each other. Life without God was not much fun. When I met my now husband, Frank, we started to get to know each other. I found out that he was a Christian, which just brightened my world a bit. I'd been looking for somebody who was a Christian for a long time. We got into a relationship and decided that we wanted to get married, which then pushed us both into really connecting with God again. We started coming to St Andrews together. We did the Life Explored course, which was great. We both loved it. We wanted to do it again. We just really wanted to build our relationship with God stronger, but both at the same time. After I'd given up a lot of the bad things that I was doing in my life, it still took a long time to come back to God. I'd pray every so often for my family and for myself, but that was about it. I think I really did need the help of somebody else who was a Christian to really get me going again. During my rough times, if someone had come up to me and reminded me just how much God loves me, it would have lifted me instantly. Never forget how much he loves you. It doesn't matter whether we're covered in tattoos or what we wear or how bad we've been in our past. Now is the time to realise how much he loves us, realise that no matter what we've done or are still doing or are gonna do in the future, he has forgiven us. That's all that matters.